It's a new day on a farm here in central Pennsylvania. But this is not your ordinary farm. It was created for a different purpose, one that grows hope and provides inspiration to our community.
Hi, I'm Mike Ovadia, and welcome to Leg Up Farm, The Courage to Dream. It is our hope that this program not only educates you as to what happens here on the farm, but also serves to inspire you, and yes, maybe even make you feel a little bit proud. Not only that something special is happening, but that it's happening practically in our own backyard, right here in the heart of South Central Pennsylvania. And what a heart it is. Coming up, we'll be meeting with some of the volunteers that make things happen here on Leg Up Farm. We'll be speaking to some of the families affected, and we'll also be meeting the visionary behind it. As we continue with ABC 27's Leg Up Farm, The Courage to Dream, next.
You're watching Leg Up Farm, The Courage to Dream on ABC 27.
Welcome back. Every great dream must begin with a great dreamer. And the story behind the visionary of Leg Up Farm is an inspiration all on its own.
Leg Up Farm was really inspired by my little girl, Brooke. We went to Kennedy Krieger Institute when she was a year old, and Brooke was given a diagnosis of a mitochondrial disorder and a secondary diagnosis of PDD, which is in the autism spectrum. As a family, we kind of felt like our world was really crumbling around us. You just go through that as a parent, and you wonder if your child is ever gonna go to a prom or be able to drive a car and do things that every other child does. And really, I think after I grieved that with my wife, I said, what can I do to make this better? And the vision was to create the ultimate therapy center for children with special needs. So we basically dropped a medical facility onto a farm. We brought all the pieces of the puzzle together under one roof so that our therapy team is really collaborating and working together to help solve a child's needs. And through that process, I really started to talk to parents and doctors and other families that had special needs children, and the vision of Leg Up Farm was born through all those conversations. Well, I really wanted to create the ultimate therapy center for families that had special needs children. And I just like to dream the biggest dream possible. And I had rough days. I mean, let me tell you, I remember times when I had worked for months and months and nothing happened. And I just remember going home at night, and every night I tucked my little girl Brooke into bed, and she would just look up at me with those baby blue eyes, and I knew that I couldn't quit because I knew that Brooke needed Leg Up Farm, and I knew that there were thousands and thousands of kids just like Brooke where the parents were struggling and they needed Leg Up Farm too. Leg Up Farm is absolutely a dream come true. It's a dream come true for me and our family and for my little girl Brooke, and for the hundreds and hundreds of families that have come to Leg Up Farm and are having this amazing experience that's really enhancing their life.
This is the first time he's ever been on a horse. Coming to Leg Up Farm is his first time, and he loves it. It's his favorite thing, talks about it all the time. He reads with Sam, loves Sam, lays on Sam.
Out of the back, he went pitty pat pat.
From the time the kids walk in the door, they're running in the door. They want to be here. The therapists love that they're here. They're treated, with great respect. And we work with so many different kids who have varying disabilities that the expertise in our staff just comes through, and it really just makes all the difference in the kids and their development.
It is such a comforting place to come. It takes the stress off of having to travel from one place to another. Everything under one roof makes everything so much simpler for the parent. They treat everybody like a family member. It's comforting to come to a place where it's not all business. They truly care about your child. They watch him grow, and it's important to them just as important as it is important to you as the parent.
Nathan, how has Leg Up Farm helped you?
Well, reading makes me help come up another level.
So you went up a level in reading?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Welcome back to The Courage to Dream on ABC 27.
All of the professionals here at Leg Up Farm operate under the belief that every child is uniquely special and deserves to reach their full potential. An objective achieved through specialized tailored treatment programs or therapy goals catered to each individual child, all done in an environment that is not only friendly for the child, but for the parent as well.
We need a fence because they were building a fence. You can see who's taking your picture. All right. My name is Melissa Maley, and I'm the Director of Therapy Services at Leg Up Farm. I'm an occupational therapist by profession, and I'm in charge of the programming and therapy services here. So occupational therapy is a science-based therapy that evaluates activities that occupy an individual's time. So any activity that they complete throughout the day can be assessed and improved on by having occupational therapy services. So working with the pediatric population, the occupational therapist is going to assess the neurological functions of the child, the social emotional skills of the child, and their abilities to perform tasks, which in a child's life is play. We offer a very comprehensive list of therapies here for our pediatric population. We have physical therapy, we have speech-language pathologists here, and we have behavioral therapists that provide counseling services, in addition to our therapeutic riding program. So the speech-language pathologists are able to work through the child's cognition, their understanding of what's going on, being able to work on their language skills, their communication skills, and be able to use those strategies that they're able to access here into what they're able to do at home. So it can be from being able to talk to be able to be using assistive technology. One of the technologies that we're really catching on to right now is being able to use the iPad for communication services. So we use a communication program on the iPad and train the kids to be able to use that while they're here and then be able to use it while they're at home.
Good job. All right.
The physical therapy services that we offer at Leg Up Farm are able to really focus on the needs of the children here for their strength and their mobility and to help them with coordination skills. So again, looking at developmentally where a child should be at each age for their strength and coordination, they can assess that, work on opportunities to play to help with the strengthening. We're able to also assess if they have the needs for orthotics or other assistive devices to help them with walking goals, jumping goals, being able to ride bikes, all the activities that they would need to be able to do.
Good. Easy shot. Come on, give me a little squeeze with your legs, Dominic.
One of the pieces that makes Leg Up Farm so unique is that we have the ability to have a medical end and an equine end. That's very unheard of in the therapeutic riding industry right now, and I love it. I think it's an absolute amazing piece. So if I have a child who might be in multiple therapies, so maybe they come to Leg Up Farm and they're in the therapeutic riding program, but they also see an occupational therapist, maybe a speech therapist, then I can go to those therapists and say, well, what are you working on in your therapies? How can we work together to further this child? What goals can we both be working on?
Dominic is 11 years old. He was diagnosed with autism and Asperger's syndrome, which means he has more of the social issue end of the Asperger's. We brought Dominic here. Originally, he was doing physical therapy and speech. We got him involved in the equine program, and he's been with the equine program for a year and a half. And he's working under the direction of the equine director, Megan, now. And his ultimate goal, which in the fall he's going to be showing and hopefully doing shows, that's his ultimate goal.
My life dream is to be a professional jumper and to be in a professional show.
Therapeutic riding is teaching the children horsemanship skills. So they are learning to ride the horses. It may take different shapes and forms. The skills progression is sometimes different, but the children in our program are very wide-ranging in their riding skills. Our hope is that they will at some point progress, but it is much more than pony rides.
When you bring Dominic out to an arena, no matter how bad his day is, if you bring him here, you have an entirely different child. Normally he'd be anxious, upset, worried. You just bring him out here, you put him on a horse, and then you have a kid that forgets the whole other world, and the arena is his place. Leg Up Farm is a very important component in our life. Leg Up Farm helps us to get through each day and each week. No matter what our issues is, this is like home to us. This is where we come to relax. We met a lot of people here. We're here almost every day, and it just helps us get through the week. It helps Dominic get through each day.
I definitely see a difference in the parents from the moment they walk in the door. There is just this sense of peace that comes just through walking through the door of Leg Up Farm. They feel at ease. It's a place that they know that their children are safe at. And the one thing that we really incorporate is we treat the children holistically, knowing that they are part of their family unit. And that means incorporating the family and the caregivers into what we do with the children. It's really important for them to understand what we're doing with them. We're little coaches for their kids, trying to figure out what's going on, what's going to make them the most successful. And then we have to coach the parents on how to do that at home. So we really rely on a great relationship with the parents and try to get them as involved as we possibly can.
Our volunteers have really close relationships now with a lot of the kids that they work with, and it sort of has become a community between the families and the staff and the volunteers here.
All the staff members here and everybody that I have encountered at Leg Up have been amazingly helpful and very, very kind to my family and very, very supportive of everything that we've needed.
So the one unique thing about Leg Up Farm is that it's able to create this environment for therapeutic needs that incorporates everything. All the services that a child would be able to need to meet all the functional goals they have, it's here and it's in one location. So we're able to not have families jump around from one center here to another center. They're able to come to Leg Up Farm and get all the needs that they have in one location.
My situation's unique because all three of my children were diagnosed with autism. Autism is a spectrum. It affects children differently. There's many different levels. It ranges from very low functioning to very high functioning. And with all three of my children being at different parts of that spectrum, each of them have different needs. My children are going to get the therapies that they need all in one place. And at Leg Up Farms, they address each of those needs based on each child's individual need, not just, you know what I mean, we don't do the same thing for one child that we do for the next one because each child is different.
At Leg Up Farm, our mission is to improve the lives of children with special needs and their families through an effective combination of therapeutic programs and services, education, and advocacy. We believe that every child is special and deserves the opportunity to reach their full potential. To achieve this goal, we know that therapy takes a lot of time and hard work. Our individually tailored treatment plans, breadth of services, and child-friendly environment, conveniently located in Mount Wolf, Pennsylvania, are the keys to success that will improve the outcomes for children and their families. Leg Up Farm is a non-profit organization which relies on the help of the community, which includes both businesses and individuals. For more information about volunteering or making a tax-deductible donation, visit us online at legupfarm.org. You're watching Leg Up Farm, The Courage to Dream on ABC 27.
Leg Up Farm is a special place where one can actively see dreams that began as only ideas become reality through community support. Great ideas like Matthewstown,
Matthewstown is an interactive town for the kids to work in. Just like any town, you have businesses throughout the town that they can use, again, on their therapy goals. So we have a Rutter's gas station, we have a Martin's potato chip delivery truck, we have a York Traditions Bank. All of those pieces are important and engage the kids in different ways. And just as any town, our goal is to develop our town and to bring in more businesses. So as a local community business, as a big organization, you can actually participate and have a piece of Matthewstown, and we'll work with you to create a space that engages the kids and moves them towards better outcomes. As an individual, you can donate money to provide a scholarship for a child to participate in the riding program. You can donate money to a child to participate in our summer camp or our Pause for Reading program. As a corporation or a local business, you can sponsor a sign in our riding arena or adopt a horse. If you have a company with a lot of employees or a handful of employees, there's always something you can do to make a difference at Leg Up Farm.
There's no doubt that Leg Up Farm has certainly come a long way. But where do we go from here? To places that continue the dream, places like Rainbow Therapy Gardens that can only happen with your help.
At the end of last year, we begun development of the Rainbow Therapy Gardens, and in those gardens are specific pieces that are really meant to bring out the different goals and to help kids in their therapy. So we built a barrier-free playground that the kids are able to use on a daily basis, and we're also going to have a handicap-accessible pond, an outdoor music garden, a picnic pavilion, as well as a games area for the kids. So the grounds at Leg Up Farm are really available for the families and the staff and volunteers to use, and to look back and see where I started and then to realize how much we've done in a short time, but to know there's so much more work to be done. That's what motivates me. It's every day you see the kids and you see them making progress, and they come in the door and they leave laughing, and it's a great feeling. And to go home every night and feel like you made a difference is worth it.
Lou has really accomplished something here through really almost the power of his will to get something out of nothing and take it forward. And it's been a great experience for us just to be around.
Well, Highmark's vision is that all members of the community have access to affordable, quality health care that enables them to live longer, healthier lives. And Leg Up Farm is providing that to children with special needs right here in the communities where we live and work.
And Leg Up Farm really impressed us with what they bring to the community in helping special needs children.
We have a great core of employee volunteers, and they volunteer on behalf of Highmark in the community, and they have really taken to Leg Up Farm. They've come here and helped with the playground build, and I think that they have an investment in this because they really want to help children with special needs be able to do things that they normally would not be able to do.
The area that's served by Leg Up Farm is not just York County, but Lancaster, Harrisburg, and the central Pennsylvania area, which happens to mirror the Shipley Energy Market. And it makes it a great thing for us to support because it makes our community stronger. It makes the towns that we serve stronger because of the care.
The most recent involvement with Members First and Leg Up Farm occurred this past Saturday, when we had a 5K run for kids. We had over 150 people participate in it, and we raised about $4,500 as a result of that event. Fantastic event. It really showed the commitment of the community to support such worthwhile organizations like Leg Up Farms.
The importance of Leg Up Farm is defined by the uniqueness of the service that it provides, really filling a void and helping individuals that otherwise would not get help.
Leg Up Farm is a precious resource, and Highmark Blue Shield is proud to support the work they do with special needs children.
Leg Up Farm is absolutely worthy of the support of the community, and we really reach out and ask the community to step up to the plate and help this great facility that's unique to our area.
Shipley Energy is proud to support Leg Up Farm. Won't you join us?
You're watching Leg Up Farm, The Courage to Dream on ABC 27.
To find out how you can help or to just learn more, please visit legupfarm.org. They'd certainly appreciate your help. Leg Up Farm. It's not your typical farm, more of a life-changing gift of love and care for so many families throughout South Central Pennsylvania. And I know this firsthand. My family's one of them. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
And may you always have the courage to dream.
I'm coming home to where you are, to the arms that held me long. I'm coming home, I run too long. Unlock the door.